For Part 3 of my digital portfolio, I will be addressing LMS Standard Information Specialist. The Information Specialist Standard is the librarian and information teacher models the use of information and technology literacy skills and promotes their importance in the curriculum as foundational learning tools. The first artifact that I want to use to address this standard is from EDTH 805 Final Project. So the purpose of this project was to find a lesson that we already taught, incorporating technology into the classroom. So using all the theories and practice studied during this semester, and one that I really referred to during this lesson was Gangen's 9 events of instruction, I created a full lesson that could be used in the classroom setting. The lesson was definitely technology rich, but students were also reminded that the technology was just a tool to really help them enrich what they were learning, but not the lesson itself. And I think that's sometimes where we get lost as teachers, as leaders in technology, is we put such a push on it that we forget that it's a tool and that helps students instead of being a tool that should be totally focused on the entire lesson. So it definitely made it more exciting. So what I did was I used the app Sock Puppets. And so I teach early childhood. So if you've never seen this before, it's pretty cool. We actually have kids come in and we do a sock puppet show for them, and a way for us to practice without using tons of time making the puppets. We practice with just using this app, and the app was really awesome. We could use it on our iPhones or our iPads. It was used for storytelling, recording. You can move it for Movie Maker. It enhanced my students' confidence, first of all, their communication skills. It was really helpful too. We had some students that had special needs that were coming in, some younger kids, and so I felt like this app kind of helped address it. So there are a lot of parts to this final project. It just wasn't the sock puppet. So first of all, we had to find a standard to address it, which I did. We had to develop a lesson plan for teaching this. So I had a drawn-out unit lesson plan day by day of what we were doing that I submitted for this project that clearly identified the objectives. We had to take all the materials and explain what we'd be using. Then we had to present the lesson in some way. So for me, you could script it. You could create a video, which is what I did. And then you could also, at the end of it, we had to write a one-page reflection. And so this was the part for me that I felt really meant the standard information specialist. Now, the reason I thought this is because it made me look at the standard, and I realized that I took my curriculum and I showed how my curriculum was supported by the technology that I was using in the classroom. So now, after using this lesson, I am going to take this lesson and use it as a model for teaching technology literacy skills and how using technology as a learning tool enhances curriculum. It also reminds teachers that technology is a gift, not a curse. So I believe this definitely met Standard 3 because of the use of technology, modeling technology literacy skills. The next artifact that I believe meant the information specialist was from EDTH 805, and this was our Project 1 video. Prior to this assignment, I had never made a video and posted it on YouTube before. Today, teachers are using videos as a visual to improve their curriculum. Now, what I had to do was create a digital video for my educational philosophy. So what was my views on it? That had to be at least 5 minutes long. It included my beliefs on education and some actual footage, not just still images. I used YouTube to create it because I thought this would really help me in my own classroom. This video was the perfect way to showcase not only my educational views, but also how a video can be a great way to promote technology literacy skills. I have started using a little bit of YouTube in my class on notes. So if a student was gone, I record my presentation when I give on notes, and then I upload it to my YouTube channel. But I know math teachers especially use YouTube as a tool. So that way students can go on, if they didn't understand it, they can watch example ones. And I have found it with students to be so helpful. So this would be a great way as a leader, as an information specialist one day, to use YouTube as a tool, not just for a fun way for kids to goof off on. I truly believe that the job of a librarian goes far beyond the library doors. We have to model the benefits of the use of technology within the classroom. Now that I know how to create a YouTube account and a video, I can use what I've learned from the creation of this video and use it in a professional development day one day as a librarian. So to sum it up, this artifact showed me the importance of curriculum and how the YouTube video can enhance your curriculum. It modeled technology literacy skills, and it's definitely a foundational learning tool. Who doesn't love YouTube? All right, the next artifact that we're going to be going to, and my last one for this standard, is evaluating technology systems from EDTH 825. For this assignment, I reviewed a report created by the ACT Office of Policy Research. So if you see, this was the opening picture for it right here. The main purpose of this activity was for me to critically analyze the information presented, which is a huge part of being an information specialist. And then I had to determine how it applies to my current and future setting one day as a librarian, and consider how I personally felt about the points that were being made in this policy. So, evaluating, I think, technology systems is absolutely essential to the success of any district. Districts need a way to determine the success of their technology systems and their impact on student achievement, especially with the major change in technology over the past 5 years. Every district is spending more and more money and time on technology. So I believe this is when the job of a librarian can come in use, is evaluating these systems. How do we make them cost effective? And at the same time, how does it support our curriculum? Is it bettering our students? Would it be beneficial to go and do one-on-one? So meaning, every student has a laptop or every student has an iPad. So after really going through and digging into this research and policy, I was able to see how other districts, I guess you could say, use technology and how it has changed their scores, how it is ensured getting students ready from K through 12 schooling, how are we getting them college and career ready. So I was able to take this information and apply it to my own district. I now have a better idea of state evaluations and what the district expects after reading this report and going through and doing a review on it and writing a paper over it. Overall, I found that analyzing information like this is crucial to the success of any district. And then it also helped me realize the importance of promoting technology within the district. So overall, making yourself available as an information specialist, as a librarian, will not only benefit your students, but it will overall benefit the district. For the next part of my portfolio, it will be part 4, which is teacher. So enjoy. Thank you.